What's up, Amanfo, and welcome to another exciting year. It's 2025, and this time around, we're going to make sure that we scrutinize everything that goes on so we can get the best out of our industry. Isina Yanka, why Bill Enebeka. The name is Wait Your Thing. Your favorite music producer, sound engineer, artist manager, and what. Anyway, so today, I want us to talk about artists and performers. Why? That was the December. When it gets to December and Easter, the Christmas and the Easter holidays is the cash out season for artists. Yes, because as much as our records make a lot of money on the platforms, the performances gives us that cash. I reinvest it into our music by paying producers, video directors and all that to keep giving the fans the best that they need. But the performance in now you will keep getting gigs. Your performance needs to be solid. It needs to be one touch, and it needs to be, undoubtedly some of the best things you can give to your fans for the love that they have for your records. Yes. Yeah. So number one, you need to know your audience. Yes, you need to know which people you're going to perform to. It helps a lot. Why? You might be in Accra, you might be in Kumasi, you might be wherever in Ghana or wherever you live as an artist. Don't forget, the vibe that people get over there is not the vibe everywhere. So what you need to do wherever you've been built to go and perform, Nakila, you will find out from the DJs, from the organizers, from the people on the ground, say, once you're able to know that, you just don't go beating about the bush. You start your performances on a certain level, give them what they want, and then you become the talk. Because see, for people to say, show na chill, and I said the guy really performed though. It's not the fact that you performed 2 hours, 3 hours. It's only for the fact to say, and you know, boy, and I say activity more engaging the crowd, it really went in. Yes. That's how people say, oh, Charlie, I didn't chill. No, it's not about say, and I'll perform 2 hours, 3 hours. No. The performance, people say actually because you gave them what they were expecting. It was spot on. They enjoyed it. So always know the choice of people you're going to perform. The songs are FR. So you don't go beating about the bush, right? The people say if they are not responding, no, you're not giving them what they want. If you give people what they want, they will scream. Number 2, we say they're tossing you. You're an artist. Nasa will accept yourself show. Always make sure you have everything that it takes to make your performance a success. 1 is your team. Do not leave your team behind, because it's been years or months of hard work with your team for them to know who you are. Hence, when you're on stage, they are the people working behind the scenes to make sure your performance go well. You don't need to be turning back DJ track 1, DJ track 2, DJ track 3. No. You should not. So always make sure, you have a team that is coordinating to be sure, everything that you need, it is being done. All you need to do is to just give a signal to one of your team members to kind of like have the action going on behind. If not, then I am sorry, you might end up having a bad show. Not because you're a bad performer, but because you didn't have a solid background. And that will go a long way to affect you. On to the next. So you need to know the choice of performance you are going to do before you finalize your contract. First, is it live band? Second, is it DJ? Now, if it's live band, do you have your own band, or you're supposed to rehearse with a band that has already been, made available? Or if it's a DJ, do you have your own DJ, or you're going to work with their DJ? And even if it is with a DJ, are you miming? Are you doing -1? Which is which? You need to get to understand all this, because it's going to play a very big role in the success of your performance. If you're going to do a live band, all these things need to be put in place to know, say, is the band familiar with my song? Or my people, once I get down with them, they are good to go. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritties of these things. But if you're also going to do a DJ and it is -1, that is there. If it's miming, that is there. Somebody will ask, what is -1? -1 is when you have a chorus instrumental which has the backing without your main voice. So once your DJ or the DJ available is playing the song, you will be doing the manpower work over it. That is -1. If it is miming, that has your full song with nothing taking out. So what you have to be doing is to be singing along. Sometimes Mike and but you need to know what you're going to do, because it will help you know how you're going to mount the stage and to engage with your audience. Next, you need to know how long you're performing. You don't just go and stand on stage or promoter say, oh, Charlie, the night today be your own. So you go fit perform like 2 hours, 3 hours. Or that out. Or no need you he needs to get the best of you. He needs to engage the audience. Say the next time, so you show me bento no bet me catch us. So even if you go fit perform 5 hours, 6 hours, no, don't make that mistake. You need to know how long you're performing, and that would even tell the choice of song selections that you're going to do. If you have 2 hours, it will determine the choice of songs that you can build up to your best songs. If you have 30 minutes, if you have 1 minute, if you have 3 hours. So always be mindful of how long you're performing, because your stamina will determine how the outcome of your performance will be. Into the 3 hours, when you know your stamina can perform 2 hours, we will be here watching you. But always remember, your best gig today guarantees your next gig tomorrow, and your worst gig today guarantee your home sitting tomorrow. So yes, next time, don't just look at the money, and when they say, oh, bet me performing as long as you want, it is never done anywhere. Always negotiate on how long you're to perform, go deliver, be at your best, and leave when the applauds are high, by knowing how and which songs you're going to engage your audience in. Yes. My next point is, as an artist, when you are billed for a show, your priority is the show, the performance, and how you can engage your audience for them to get the best out of you. You don't go somewhere for performance and then you turn the place to sightseeing. Instead of you to concentrate on how to give the best show, you're going on sightseeing, you're going on shopping, you're going on this, forgetting that you have a business to do, and that is the show that you're going to do. So please, as an artist, when you go for performance, make sure that the most important thing and the reason why you're there is taken care of, and it has become a success. After that, you can extend your days and do whatever you want, being it in Ghana or being it outside. But don't prioritize other things over your performance. Yes. The moment you get to know that your priority for being there is your performance, then your number one on that top priority list should be how your music is going to come out, or who is going to handle your music, playlist on that night. And that is either your DJ or your band. This, time around, let's take it your DJ, because you're not doing a live band. Probably you're doing a DJ. So, does the DJ have your songs off head that he's going to play, or you've had a list that you've shared with him that he is going to play? So what list only DJ na share accordingly per how many minutes and seconds that is going to be played, then that is fine. If it's not your DJ that you've been working with all the time, let your manager, your stage manager, or whoever you trust that over time you've worked with be there to monitor and to prompt the DJ as to how your performance goes. If not, he might mess up and you might turn around from giving your people the best of performance to be directing the DJ what to play. And trust me, you're going to have a worse night. So constantly make sure that what is on your priority list is being taken care of, and you have the right people that are manning the stage behind you to make sure you're delivering the best to your audience to have a great show. Sometimes when it comes to performance, most musicians think it's all about being on stage and that the people love your music, so that's it. No. When it comes to delivering a top-notch performance, it has got to do with your music, your craft, your attitude, your interaction, appearance, and more. Yes. If you know that you're missing any of these 5 things I just mentioned, get some other craft that can take the attention off you a little bit for the crowd to feel you, to kind of like energize themselves with different acts so that you don't become boring on stage. Yes, very, very, very necessary. And what are some of the things you can get? Dancers. They play a very crucial role. And you can get dancers and other people to kind of like, enhance your stage craft and all that. It is very, very, very necessary. Hype man. Sometimes only dancers, you can get a hype man, somebody whose energy is on a top notch. And you'll be the whole place is just jammed and excited, and it goes a long way to complement your craft. At the end of the day, it's about how well you did on stage. That's what is going to guarantee, like I said, your next gig. My next point: know your stamina to help you know how long you can last on stage. Very, very necessary. If you know you can perform 10 minutes, talk to the organizers. Charlie, I can do 10 minutes, I can do 15 minutes, I can do 20 minutes. Don't go on stage and take a duration that your capacity fit. Nave perform 10 minutes now. Nave waters and Nave ukuta mic no. Chale mintio. Again, I want it. Some people go on stage to perform, and after some few minutes, mintio. Tuna mintie. What's it there? Excuse my language. That trash needs to stop. It's fine to engage your audience, but that shouldn't be the nature of your performance after 10 minutes through to when you're done. You didn't go there to go and do a sing-along. You went there to entertain people. Know your stamina to help you entertain your audience the best way you can within your time limit than to go and be there and mintio. Monto, what's it saying? And no. That thing 2025, it needs to stop. Exercise. Know your stamina so that you can perform accordingly. Yes. On to the next. Do not leave your team behind. Do not leave your team behind. Guess what? Do you think promoters just get up and call artists that I want to put you on a show? No, it's not like that. They know of your relevance, they know of your importance, hence the reason why they need you. And for a promoter to call you that I want to book you for a show, not just say, oh, hiyaw. Stay on your grounds. Yes. Stay on your grounds. Don't lose God. Don't leave your team behind. Some people leave their team behind not because of anything, because of say Sikana or Bechama team nenye binti. No a Johnny team no a kobono trokan no a betnase. And people are blaming even some members of the team who don't even know what happened there. So please, once a promoter reach out to you, know say he needs you, stand on your grounds. You need to maintain the quality of your brand, because guess what? If you sell yourself cheap today, we'll buy you cheap tomorrow. Maintain your standard. Sometimes when you have to let it go to maintain your brand is very important, because the moment that brand dies off, it goes off with everything. So please, whenever a promoter reach out to you, make sure that at least you're taking some decisions into consideration that's going to affect you and your team positively. But if you follow a promoter, he would want to cut corners, obviously. So Obeji Visa me and sign an idea. No Obeji one into Obeji also Charlie. So would dog you team. No, would you you would DJ Obwa. Don't fall for it. Stick to the true you and make sure, say, you have the right team that is going to enhance your performance. Because I will keep saying it again. Your best performance today will enhance your next performance, or it will give you the best deal tomorrow. So whether you're going to London from Ghana, whether you're going to Kumasi from Accra, whether you're going to Western region from Kumasi, make sure that the right people that complement you to give the people the best. You do not leave them behind. If you want to cut corners and leave these people behind, it will affect you badly the next time, and you wish you had taken them. So yes, don't sell yourself cheap. Always stay true to what makes you, you, for a better tomorrow. On to the next one. As an artist, I will advise you, watch other performers. Yes, do well to watch other performers. You know why? We learn from people every day to enhance ourselves. Because if I have one and I learn how somebody does his one, how many do I get? I get two. So yes, learn from other performers. Don't say now, no small boy or bad thing. Now me, do you know how long I've been performing? Here you go. It won't help you. So guess what? You need to learn from other people. Watch other videos. Even footballers, they go sit at home and then they watch fellow footballers perform. They watch their fellow footballers perform. Boxers, they sit at home, they watch their fellow boxers box. That's the only way they can know their strategy as to how they are winning and how they are defeating people. So as a musician, please, watching other musicians, how they perform or how they excite stage, to take a clue or two out of it to also enhance your performance doesn't make you weak, neither does it make you unprofessional, but rather it enhances your own performance for your next game. So do well to watch other performers to become the best in what you do. May that say. Next, and maybe final, practice, 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 and do what? Practice. Why am I telling you to practice? Practice makes man perfect. If you don't practice, you become rusty, irrespective of how good you are. If you don't practice, you become rusty. Guess what? You know, December is the market day for musicians. Market days, Easter, market days. Don't wait till that time before you start to practice. No. Absolutely wrong. Practice every time. Even if you take once every 2 weeks to practice your performance, by the time you have a performance, even no matter how close your time is, you know that this is something that I've been constantly doing. So I have a formation or two to go and mash up that stage. Don't wait till a gig arrives before you get now freeway. Charlie, I'm performing, and then your dancers are like, oh, we have a gig or other. No. Always practice. It helps your stamina. It helps you get to understand the new you, because time and days changes and audience too change. It helps you to strategize different phases that you can quickly and constantly switch when one phase is not working. So do well to practice all the time. That's your office. That is your job. Don't wait till market day before you get to know. Every time, know what you want to do in case something happens. So do well to practice. And by so doing, do you know what you do? You take footages. You constantly upload them on your social media handles. You constantly update your fans. Say, shall I still day? Because in this new era of social media, out of mind, out of sight. So you need to constantly churn something out that informs the people. Say you understand? So constantly practice. It helps you and your team, your DJ or your band to bond very well, to know how you guys are going to be out there, how you're going to give that, performance out there. So please constantly do practice, because during this time, it helps you get footage to feed your social media, to feed your audience, and to keep you in the minds of the promoters and everybody that you still there. Yes, very important. Practice. So Charlie, this has been it, and I'll keep coming your way with tips pertaining to music, studio, performance, artists, and everything to make sure that we both feed ourselves, entertain, educate to have the best that we need as an industry. Drop your comment. Let me know what you want to understand. Let me know a topic that you would want me to treat pertaining to the music industry. Let me know what you don't understand. And if you have any questions, throw them at me. I will answer them. Or maybe you don't understand something, you would want me to make a video on it. Why not? If it has got to do with music, studio, artists, performance, producing, anything, mix, mastering, throw it at me. Let's discuss it. Let's share knowledge. And let's make sure that our industry grows and we keep going up to make the money. Cheers! This has been your music producer, artist manager. Wait, you take. Charlie, I'll come your way. This time around, a bebo show. Be good and stay safe. Stream music, make Ghanaian artists make money. Thank you.